on a warm afternoon, a clever fox with bright orange fur wandered through a lush forest. His sharp eyes scanned for food as his stomach growled loudly. "Surely I'll find something to eat soon," he said, licking his lips. The forest was alive with sounds, but nothing satisfied the fox's hunger until a sweet, fruity scent caught his attention. He sniffed the air and followed the trail eagerly. The fox's eyes lit up when he saw a grapevine with plump, juicy grapes hanging tantalizingly high. The sight made his mouth water. "These grapes will be the perfect treat," he exclaimed, wagging his tail. He imagined their sweetness and approached the vine with determination. Standing beneath the vine, the fox calculated his jump. He crouched, coiled his muscles, and leapt high. But his jaws snapped at nothing but air. He landed with a soft thud, looking annoyed. "That was just practice," he muttered. "I'll get them this time." Determined, the fox tried again. This time he took a running start and jumped even higher, but the grapes were still out of reach. Frustrated but clever, he decided to build a tower using nearby rocks and sticks. He climbed the wobbly stack and leapt once more. But the tower collapsed, and the fox tumbled into a bush, leaves scattering everywhere. Covered in dirt and leaves, the fox sat beneath the vine, sulking. The grapes seemed to mock him from their lofty perch. "Why are these grapes so difficult to reach?" he muttered angrily. Despite his cleverness, he couldn't think of another way to get them. After a while, the fox stood up and brushed himself off. He glanced at the grapes one last time and huffed. "They're probably sour anyway," he said aloud, trying to mask his disappointment. With his head held high, he strolled away, pretending not to care. As the fox disappeared, the grapes swayed gently in the breeze. This tale reminds us that it's easy to dismiss what we cannot have. Rather than admit failure, we often convince ourselves that we didn't want it anyway. Moral of the story: it's easy to despise what you cannot have. True wisdom comes from understanding your limits and learning from them.